Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Shenanigans. You guys wake up the next morning in the tavern.
Oh, my head.
Elpida is very hungover. How old are you, Elpida?
I can't remember. I'm gonna
That's the
try to
appropriate
remember.
answer.
It's like so many years. You just lose track.
He's in his 30s or 40s then, it sounds like.
Yeah. Actually, he's 53.
Ooh, okay. Perfect. All right, well, you all wake up in town.
Yeah.
Where are you going? What are you doing?
Let's get to this wizard tower.
Is that what the rest of the party still wants to do?
Hey, he remembers.
He's
awake.
I'm sober. Of course I remember. Shut up.
Did you get to see your god last night?
You put a bag on my head.
Hey,
We're gonna. I hope this tower is tall enough. How else are we gonna get up there to the stars?
There's a historical story about that. Never mind.
How did that turn out for them?
don't worry, Sir Walker. It's tall enough.
It turned out great for everyone involved. There weren't any extra languages invented or anything. Yeah, let's head out.
Good.
All right. Do you guys head out? Are you going to get on a boat and go up the river? Or are you going to do something in town? Where are you going? What are you doing?
Let's probably get a boat. Find that guy's cousin.
Yeah, find that guy's cousin.
Yeah, find the cousin.
Sure. You can find another half-elf hanging out down by the docks, standing near a large barge that has a whole bunch of people like shackled to it with poles that would look like they would push it up and down the river.
Prisoners of war, huh?
He sees you guys eyeing him and gives you a wave and goes, "Hey there, cheapest route up the river."
Hey, what's with all these guys?
Indentured servants. They lost a bunch of money gambling and now have to work it off pushing my boat up and down the river for a couple of years. It's great.
So that's allowed, right? Like, it doesn't break the slavery law, right?
No one's a slave. Indentured servant. Totally different.
They got chains.
Totally different.
Totally different.
Totally different.
You've chained them up.
So?
Yeah, we know you're a cousin.
Oh, yeah, my cousin, the bartender?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a great guy. You said you here?
Yeah.
So he was also a half elf. Are you the other half?
It's cute. No, see, our grandfather and our grandmother were both half elves. I'm just kidding.
Okay.
It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way.
You confuse
I
me
know.
on that
I know.
one.
We share a father.
So you're like half elf, and the other half is also half elf.
Yeah. I mean, technically, we're more like half brothers than cousins, but like we didn't grow up together. You know.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Cousin's the preferred nomenclature when you're in our situation.
Sure.
Right.
Anyway, you aren't here to talk about my family lineage. You're here because you want to go upriver. How far you want to go? You going to Fenden?
Just before Fenden.
Oh, stopping off at the little gambling shop, I see.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Well, just make sure you don't try anything funny with magic. They've got wizards there that should take that shit.
Right.
Yep, that's how... Where'd he go? Oh, that one, he says. He points to one of the rowers. That's how he became an indentured servant. Tried to slip in some illusion spells in the middle of the gambling thing. Also, continues to try and cast illusion spells to make it look like he's rowing when he's not. You can't fool me. I can hear the sound of the oars not splashing.
Right.
Tricks
So
to
is
that
this
one.
legal?
Well,
What?
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Like this
legal.
whole thing?
It sounds like that illusionist needs to become a better, like you need like a higher level wizard here to do this. Buck, you tell me about illusions. Like you can make the sounds with the illusions?
Audible glamour. Yeah.
Right. You guys will be fine. You'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna step onto his boat.
He
How much?
welcomes you up. Well, we are only going up the river, right? To just
yeah.
before Fendon.
Yeah.
So let me make some measurements on my map, see how long it'll take us. Ooh, it's quite a ways. It's gonna be like a day and a half trek. We'll stop over at a small little inn that's stationed along the river. You'll have to pay your own inn expenses, but I can get you up to Fendon for 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces of gold.
All right. Here's my gold.
Good.
All right, sure.
Everyone chips in a gold?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent. And away we go. He hops on the boat, pulls out a whip, and starts cracking it in the air. And the rowers the pushers just start pushing. And he doesn't actually hit any of them. He just like cracks it in the air. And then he stands by, and it's got like a little steering oar in the back that he uses, and he chats with you along the way. So what brings you to gambling dens?
You say gambling bets?
Gambling
Then again-
dens. Dens.
Sir, I think it's called. We're going to Fenden, not gambling den. That's just,
Gotcha. What
Yeah.
brings you to Fenden?
yeah.
Well, we're not going to
Magic.
Fenden.
Yeah, we're going to that gambling den, remember?
Right, so what
sure.
brings you to the gambling den?
I mean, I'm going to rob them completely of all of their money. Obviously. I'm going to just win it all.
Oh, win! Okay, you're not actually gonna rob, you're gonna win through skill.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or luck.
Or luck, right. Good. Great. And he now keeps, pushing and rowing a little bit more nervously than before. Okay. The party heads upriver, and as you do so, he narrates a little bit here and there. You start passing this like old ruined shack on the side, and goes, "That used to be a brigand's den. However, some knights came and killed everyone, and well, now it's just an old rotting house. But if you look carefully, you can still see other such things sort of around. There are other ones out there."
Brigands.
Do they bury their treasure?
Of course they do. How else are you going to keep it safe?
Do people ever go check it out?
Check out old buildings on the road, on the side like that?
Yeah.
It's a dangerous thing, man. What if one of the pirates is there and they see you checking out their stuff? They'll cut your throat for a nickel, Not that
What's
I know
a
what a
nickel?
nickel is.
A nickel?
Figure of speech, but I don't know where it came from. You know how language is. There's things you say, and if you actually stop and think about what the hell you're saying, you don't really understand. Like, the end is nigh. What the fuck is nigh? And when would you ever use nigh aside from the end is nigh, right? We don't understand what we say. It's just how language works. I don't know what the fucking nickel is, but it's just how we talk.
What are the bandits and the gambling den connected?
Not
Bandits and the
officially.
well, I mean, I don't keep close tabs on them, but I figure the people who rob those on the streets and on the river are the same people who rob you in gambling dens. I trust them to be legit.
Interesting.
All right, and he rows you. Is there anything that you guys should be that you're looking out for, or anything? Is there anything that you
I'm
would
looking
want
out
to
for
be
a wizard tower.
a
and
wizard
orcs.
tower? Okay.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye out for like any of those. I don't know, any figures or buildings.
Figures and buildings. Okay.
I'd be looking out for like a very tall wizard tower. So like if everybody else is like looking at eye level, I'm looking at like.
You're looking up. You're scanning the skyline. All right.
You're doing good, Walker. Keep it up. You'll be the first one to find it.
Okay. You do spot, guys, a 2-story stone tower sitting on like a peninsula that sticks out of the land and into the river a good ways. It's on the south side of the river.
Yeah, what's in there?
He shrugs. I don't know. Showed up a year or two ago. Have never been inside, and actually never seen anyone inside either. It's kind of spooky.
That's fine.
Do you want to stop here?
Yeah.
All right. He cracks his whip a few times, shouts a few words in common and a few words in Dwarven. There are a few Dwarven rowers here. And the barge moves to the south side of the river. He hops off with a rope, ties you to a tree, and helps you off one at a time. Well, as long as we keep to our schedule, we'll still make it in a day, so feel free to take a moment and explore the beautiful site of what I'm going to call the jutting tower.
Sure.
No, the tower that sticks out into the river. No, the
jutting
peninsula
Excellent
tower.
name.
The peninsula tower. The penal tower. I like it.
No, the penis tower. Good.
That's a weird. Whatever. Go investigate.
You're the one who
tower.
It's not a very phallic tower. It's like small. It's 2 stories.
I mean, okay.
No comment.
I mean, I guess we know what your penis doesn't look like.
Oh.
Anyway, let's keep going.
What?
All right, you guys can hop off and walk on over the 15, 20 feet to the tower. There is a wooden door at the back of it that has like banded stripes of metal crossing it, so it would be, nigh impossible to cut down with an axe or something. And the walls are kept up nice. There's like ivy near the bottom, but it hasn't grown up the walls, or it's been like trimmed back so it can't grow up the walls. There is a window on the 2nd floor, but only one, and it looks out over the river. There are no windows on the 1st floor anywhere, and it looks like there's a little bit of like a parapet on top, suggesting that there is a standing room up top. What do you guys want to do?
I don't see any orcs or whatever's around it. I don't think it's the right tower.
What'd you say there, Buck?
I'm gonna look at Shaq.
Oh, you want me to climb up the top?
Yeah.
Cool. I'll look around for the most optimal climbing spot to climb up to the top of this tower.
You've got rollerblades of like going up any surface. You can go up any
I forgot
side
about
you
that.
want.
Yeah, I'll just skate up the top.
Shag
maybe just
arrives on the top of the tower. There is a hatch made out of that same like wood with banded metal all around it to make it hard to cut through. Up here, and there's a stool up here that has some ash scattered nearby on the ground. Like this might be a place that someone comes and like smokes a pipe and then just empties the pipe and heads on.
All right, sweet. Yeah, I'll try and open the hatch.
It's locked from the inside, or bolted from the inside.
Okay. Then I'll just get down the side and start peering in windows.
Sure. The one window that you can peer into. Let's see what is in the window right now. In through the window, you see a small study, right directly on the other side of the window, which is covered with glass, like glass in between little metal bars, like you might have a stained glass window, but it's not stained and there's not a pattern. It's just like a series of squares. Right inside this window is a desk with some books open to it, a little inkwell with a quill in it, some ponds and a bag, and a few like bookshelves with, it's not full, but there's like some scattered books throughout them, some candles, weird little bags and jars of things. It looks like a wizard's study.
Oh, perfect. And that's the only window on the whole
That
building?
is the only window.
All right, neat. Yeah, looks like some wizard lives or lived here. Was there any candles burning in there?
No candles burning.
Any candle that was ever there?
What do you mean was ever there?
Was there a candle there?
Yeah, there were candles there. There were candles
not
in the bookshelves, yeah, not on fire.
Well, there's no one in the study, but it looked like a wizard lived here. Let's knock on the door, see what happens.
Sure.
Okay.
This looks like the let's not break and enter yet
Sure.
sort of place.
You give a knock on the door, and kind of quiet. Met with silence.
All right, wait like 5 minutes.
Sure. Yeah. If you wait 5 minutes, and a few minutes later, someone shows up at the door. A small little slider comes open about belly height, and then it shuts again, and a little slider opens a little bit higher, and the person looks out. You can see two eyes through the darkness, kind of staring at you, and a muffled voice saying, "Who's there? What do you need?"
MMP? Is that MMP?
Yeah, you MMP?
No. Who's that? MP? Oh, no. I'm not that guy. That guy's an idiot.
Okay.
Where's the idiot?
You know where he
Further
lives?
down?
Look at your feet.
Mm.
Made you look.
Oh.
What do you guys need? What are you doing here? Huh?
I just need to know where MMP lives.
Oh, well, let's see. From here, he's up the river some, and let's see. When you get to the rock that juts out into the river that looks kind of like an elephant, like if you squint your eyes and turn your head sideways, that's like south from there, about a mile-ish in the woods.
Dope. Thanks, bro. Appreciate it.
Anytime.
Thank you.
Yep. And we'll be off.
All right. You guys
I don't-
can... Oh, yeah.
No, we leave.
You believe? Okay.
Mm.
All right. You guys can hop back into the barge. The guy takes a look at you. Everything good? You find everything you need?
Yep.
Great.
Found everything we need.
All right. And he continues to barge you up the river. You will stop tonight at a little inn along the side of the river, where all of his people will get off, and they all head into the servants' quarters where they can rest and relax and whatnot. And let's see. Oh, interesting. All right, you enter into the tavern, and when you step in, the first thing that strikes you is the smell. Something or someone is dead here. You can smell the stench of death in the tavern.
Oh no, not again.
Yeah.
All right, who died?
It's kind of quiet too. Like, you walk in through the front doors, there's no bartender, you can't hear any sounds from the kitchen, the tables are all cleared and empty, as if someone was like prepping for the day, but like just walked out.
I'll look in the back.
Could be undead. Clear it. Turn undead right now.
Okay. Let me see if this works now.
I'm gonna loot the bar.
Yeah, I'm gonna go look in the.
You no
Next room.
longer see any undead before you. They have all fled and vanished.
No one dead.
All right. Good job. That's what we bring you here for.
All right. Does it mean my powers are back?
Yo,
Yeah, it works. Yeah.
good job. Do I find the body of the innkeeper, Neal?
So you head to the back. So you step
Yeah.
into the kitchen, and you can see that there are some, there's still a fire going in the fireplace, and there's a big pot of soup on it that is boiling.
Is there anything in the pot besides water?
Yeah, it looks like food and stew and, all sorts of stuff.
Mhm.
Yep. Meanwhile, Buck, you were going to go raid the bar, so you can hop on behind it, and there is the small strong box that's like already open with coins in it, as if people were dealing money back and forth already.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, it's a whole box of cash. It's mostly coppers and silvers, but there's a few gold coins in there as well. The box weighs maybe, I don't know, 5 pounds worth of coins, so about 250 coins.
Just gonna gently pick up the box.
I'm gonna look at it. So
And then I'm gonna call out, anybody here?
I am.
I found the money.
Back in the kitchen. What were you doing in the kitchen?
I'm looking for people. Like, something smells like it died here a while ago. That doesn't
Yeah.
jive with what we're seeing.
Yeah.
I bet they're upstairs. Or maybe downstairs. Maybe there's a basement. So there's no one in the kitchen. There's no, like, obvious chopped up bodies on the kitchen.
Right. Right.
So I learned some pretty
I'll check out the back door.
recent information about how valuable a lot of alcohol can be. So I'm gonna check the top shelf for any like top tier dwarven alcohol or scotch or anything. Or
Hey Walker,
say,
what do you think happened here? Where is everybody?
I think that they came for the alcohol because like this is not much money here. Maybe they took the 100 gold piece dwarven scotch.
Yeah, where checked it?
I'm in the kitchen, dumbass.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the kitchen.
Okay, and while you're going to the kitchen, what about our semi-cleric? Or pseudo-cleric? What
I
are you
stood
doing?
over the bar, feeling sorry for myself.
Oh. Okay. Alright, so the rest of you guys. You're all in the kitchen now, except for the one at the bar, looking over. What are you doing in the kitchen?
Like I said, I was looking for whoever died.
Right.
I want to know how they died before I just like, yep, you good.
Sure. You guys can look upstairs. I believe that was the next place that you were suggesting to look.
First the back door, then upstairs.
Right. Okay, you head out to the back door and poke your head outside. There is a horse tied up near a stable, just kind of chewing on stuff.
Okay. Weird. All right, yeah, let's go upstairs, Buck.
Sure. Walker, you want to lead the way?
All right, yeah, I'll lead the way. I'm gonna draw my sword at this point.
Coming.
All right. The party heads upstairs slowly. The stairs creak underfoot, and eventually you come to the this like, what do you call it? A balcony that sort of wraps around the common room at the top of the stairs, with doors all along it, which would be in rooms. So if you step out of your room, you can look down over the balcony to see the common room below. Looks like there are 4 rooms on the side you're on, and 4 rooms on the opposite side as well, for a total of 8 rooms up here.
I'm checking the rooms.
All right.
Knock on the door first, and then.
Sure. The first 2 doors are empty. They knock on the third, hear nothing, and when you open it, there's a like a shrill squeak coming from inside. And
Knock on the fucking door.
Shoot it!
Don't shoot it.
Yeah. Inside is a human girl, hanging out behind the bed, peering over, and she sees the kobold step in, and she tucks her head under the bed real quick.
Yeah,
like,
no, you're not gonna hide under the sheets.
Turn undead.
What happened down there?
she pokes her head back out and goes, is it okay?
I didn't see anything.
She scurries out from behind the bed, searching around. Hello, little one? Oh, there's more of you. She kind of looks through the door. I think you're all looking through the door. She puts her eyes on each of you. Hi. Is it safe?
It is safe. What happened here?
I don't know. I was sleeping, and then I heard this terrible noise.
What did it sound like?
Yeah, imitate it. It could not sound like that.
All right, that's enough.
See, I think it is undead. We scared him off though.
Good job, boys. Good job. All right, well, that's cool. And then I'll move on to the next room.
I'm gonna stay with this girl. So, that's all you heard, and then what?
But then I went to the door and peered my head out, and I heard some other sounds.
What kind of sounds?
And so then I ran back inside and hid. And I haven't come out since. I've been waiting here all day long.
How long ago was
wait
that, approximately?
when I woke up. So, a little after sunrise. I'm a deep sleeper. I shut the blinds.
How many hours ago was that, Neal?
It's evening now, so it's been the whole day.
Sure. Is there a window in the room she's in?
There is, yes.
So I'm gonna go to the window and just kind of like look out and look for like blood trails or anything.
Sure. This window looks out over the back, so you can see the stable. You can see the horse's tail kind of swishing around. And from your vantage point up here, you can see some very clear footprints that were a little bit harder to spot at ground level on the other side of the stables. There's deep, heavy tracks set in mud, and there's also some drag marks nearby.
Yo, there's some tracks outside.
Oh, really?
Really?
Looks like someone's being dragged.
Well, that's usually what causes drag marks.
Yeah.
All right, let's go see where they lead.
Let's. You want to check these rooms first, or it sounds like whatever
Sure.
happened at this like.
Sure, but we can still check.
Yeah.
I'll check the rest of the rooms. Anything?
No, the rest of the rooms are all empty.
Perfect.
What is the paladin doing during all of this?
I'm just like kind of standing guard, I would say, like make sure people aren't sneaking up behind us.
Okay. All right. The boatman and his other people are all kind of standing outside the tavern, super nervously, uncomfortable with the situation, let's call it. The boatman is sort of chatting with them.
How long has this establishment been here?
Wait a second.
Oh,
Maybe
10 years?
I could turn undead too.
All right, go for it.
Paladins do that?
I don't believe paladins can turn undead, unfortunately.
At level 3, they can.
They can?
Yes, I think they can.
Oh my god, well, I've been wrong then.
Yeah, you have.
Let's take a look at our paladins. Paladin.
So player's handbook, page 137. Combat, turning undead. Paladins turn undead as priests who are 2 levels lower.
Perfect.
Okay.
What level
Linked
is
it for
it?
chat.
What was that? I think it's like the first time I'm trying this. I just realized other clerics can do this. Maybe I can too.
Literally, first sentence. One important and potentially life-saving combat ability available to priests and paladins.
Yeah, you're right. I was
the
looking
ability
in
to
the
turn undead.
paladin section of the player's handbook, not the turn undead section of the player's handbook, so I didn't see it.
Yeah, no, that's gotten me a couple times, and I just remembered. Yeah, look for the turn undead
Yep. All right. Cool.
table.
It's in the paladin section too. A paladin gains the power to turn the undead and fiends. A few
Well,
paragraphs in.
I clearly am just an idiot. So paladin, give me a 1d20 as you attempt to turn the undead. You turn no undead.
Okay.
0 undead have been turned by you.
I think I'm still trying to figure this out. I'm not even sure if I do have this power or not.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
Your-
that's fair.
Your technique's right. Your technique's right.
So I'm gonna
Doing it
lead
right.
the lady out to the dock guy or the boat guy
Mhm.
and basically explain our situation. Get her on the
He's
boat, right?
yeah. He says he'll keep an eye on her while you guys investigate the area. I don't
Yeah.
like this spookiness.
Or maybe just take her back to town when you do go.
I mean, it's getting dark. I don't want to row down the river at night. That's how you get killed.
Well, you want to stay here?
We gotta stay here, or in the woods. But you know, I'd prefer a shelter.
All right. All right. Then I guess we'll stay in the building. What do you think?
Why don't you sort it out first? You know, make sure it's safe. Then we'll
Sure.
stay in the building.
I think
All right,
the building's
fine.
empty, but
Let's just follow the drag marks.
yeah, let's follow the drag marks. We'll be back.
All right. The party goes to follow the drag marks. And you can see on the other side of the stables there is a little muddy puddle underneath one of the awnings. There's a small door that leads to a mudroom in there. And the drag marks kind of lead from this muddy, puddly area through the dirt until it hits grass, where the drag marks kind of disappear. You can still see mud being dragged through the grass, but the grass has by now shifted back to its upright position. And you follow the drag marks deeper into the woods as the sun goes down. Can I get a perception check from all the members of the party?
Alright. Not you.
7, 21, 27. Ooh, and we'll make this one
And
over
31.
here. A 31. Oh, shit. Okay, hold on. I actually have to roll this creature's perception now, because it rolled a nat 20, but it's possible it could have less than 11 perception. Alright, it sees you all first.
Hmm.
Okay. So as you follow these drag marks out into the path before you, in the dim light within the woods, steps this bizarre hulking creature. He's not super tall, maybe 6 feet, but then he's also like hunched over, so maybe he's only like, I don't know, 5'9" or 5'8" or something. And instead of hands, he's got these like long, curved, scythe-like arms with a, sharp edge
I
across
close my
the
eyes.
front blade side. And it just sort of stands there in the middle of the path, heaving its chest.
I'm going to look at Shag.
Don't
Fuck!
let it look in your eyes.
What is it? What is it? What is it?
Umber Hulk.
Buck's
I
going to
understand.
start inching away.
All right. I mean, yeah, I think we found what happened. I don't think that I think we accomplished what our goal was here.
Yeah, it messes your head if you look in, if it's a
All right.
thing attack.
Yeah, I'll look away from it.
Yeah, let's
Yep.
get away.
You all avert your eyes, and then
Buck starts stepping backwards.
Back
Yeah.
away.
Backwards.
you
Backwards.
guys back away, and the creature soon
Yeah.
disappears into the darkness of the woods, and you return to the tavern.
Yeah, because Desmond mentioned the Umber Hulk, but yeah,
It's a pretty good job, guys. We figured it out.
yeah.
How hard are those things to kill?
I don't know the difficulty to kill them because I've never had to fight one. Just know what they do to people.
You've never heard any stories?
Well, I heard a group of demigods fight one in the Temple of Gems in Solomon. That was a legend. The Hall
I'm
of
pretty
Gems
cool,
was an
but I'm-
important
Alright.
place.
I'm pretty cool, but I'm not a demigod.
Yeah. I'm sure regular heroes of the land can defeat them, but
Do you think that the God of Hope could defeat it?
yeah, but he's gone. She's gone.
Maybe you just need hope.
I should hope and hope to get hope back.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Well, us wizards don't have to worry about the morality of just leaving this thing out here, but you two.
True facts.
Well, Umber Hulks are sort of natural. Like the one in the Hall of Crystals was created by the temple to build catacombs for them. So they have their purposes. Like the priests deliberately made the Umber Hulk in that case with a
So
scroll.
like, because they needed to fill the catacombs, or were the catacombs empty? And they needed...
No, they needed them dug out. And they needed the labor to build the. It was back in the Age of Mist before the temple got built. If you go there now, it's full of giant crystals.
Okay.
Yeah.
That doesn't really seem like it'd be very good for digging, like the scythe arms. I think
I
they were
don't
just
know.
they picked the wrong.
It's a legend. It might not have
Monster.
happened.
All right. Let's just go inside,
Umber Hulks are dangerous.
board up the doors, and try to ride this one out.
All right.
Well, what did Desmond say about the Umber Hulk? Because I was pretty drunk.
He said that if
He said that MMP must have looked at that guy a little too many times.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
started calling himself Mighty Mighty Pickle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That was it.
Cool.
I
Okay.
don't want to be a mighty pickle.
Is there like a hammer and nails anywhere in this place?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Hot dog. Then we will. Buck at least will collect some boards and board up the doors.
All right. The doors get boarded up. The party, the young girl, the boatman, and his pushers? Pullman? There's a term. I don't know what it is.
Indentured servants, right?
His indentured servants.
Yeah.
All come on in. And there's food, because there's that big pot of stew. What'd you do with the gold that you found behind the bar?
I'm carrying it around.
All right. Did you, so it's
I assume that
250.
Shaq doesn't know about it.
Yeah, I think Buck's the only one that knows about it. So that's going to be 150 copper. I'm sorry, it's going to be 100 copper. It's going to be 65 silver, 35 gold.
Nice. Sick loot, boys.
Wait, did you share it with other people?
No, there's
No,
no
okay.
sharing happening here.
There's no. They were robbed already?
Stand back, filthy.
What did the monster need for the gold? They robbed it.
Once, I don't know.
Yeah.
There's no legend about the Umber Hulk actually needing money, but I only know legends about them. I don't know actual stats or abilities beyond they mess your head up.
All right, do you guys go to sleep?
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of us should keep watch.
Yeah, let's keep
yeah.
watches.
Yeah, of course.
So I'll take
So,
first.
You take
Shag's on
first.
second,
Shag's on second.
and Walker's on third.
Walker's on third.
I'll be fourth
Help,
then.
help guy, no, you're out.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'll get a long sleep. No.
Yeah, you're getting a long one.
Okay.
How are we supposed to keep watch if we're not supposed to look at it?
Look
Great
down.
question.
You just can't look in its
What if
eyes.
we watch the other way? Like we
Just
like
keep
No,
listening.
just look down. Listen and look down. Just don't look straight ahead, because unless it's crawling, then
Okay,
you
so
have to
keep
look up.
keep
If it's
listening.
crawling, you've got to
I'll
look
keep
up. But if it's standing
I'll
up,
keep listening,
look down. Right. So obviously, if you see it crawling, look up. But if you see it standing, look down.
Okay.
All
I'm
right.
going to sleep. No.
The party goes to sleep. Who was on first watch? Buck?
Yep.
Okay. Where are you stationed on watch, Buck?
Buck's at the bar, drinking some. What do we got here? Some hard liquor.
Some hard liquor? Well, I mean, it's a full bar. There's
Yeah.
gin and whiskey and rum and vodka and...
I'll do rum.
All right, good, because I was running out of alcohol types in my brain. I know there's more, I just brain farted.
He's
Great.
drinking rum and he's eating some stew.
Rum and stew is fantastic. Fantastic. Can I get a perception check from you, Buck?
Yes.
21!
Yeah. Wow. Good work, Buck.
All right, Buck.
You had to roll 17 to do it.
Wow. You're sipping your stew. No, sipping your drink, munching on your stew, when there comes the sound of something squeaking. Like a floorboard or a door or part of the wall or a window. But we're going to find out what that squeaking is on the other side of our break. See you guys soon.